Chuck Norris, and I'm the Republican candidate for the 2016 presidential election. Many of you know me as a highly successful actor who has acted in many different TV shows and movies, including Walker, Texas Ranger. Now, I would like to sit down and talk with you guys for a moment about some of my beliefs on key issues in America. First, I'd like to start with guns. I would like to advocate that every single house has a gun in it. We believe in less gun control to be able to help to fight against criminals and to preserve the Constitution of the United States. Secondly, I'd like to talk about the military. As a military veteran, I believe that we should invest in making our soldiers both the safest and the strongest in the world. We should improve existing technologies in order to ensure that less American lives are lost overseas. Thirdly, I'd like to talk about taxes. We at the Republican Party believe in a flat tax rate. We believe that every person has earned the money that they work for, and everyone should have that money taken away at an equal rate. We propose that we begin lowering the tax rate in hopes of eventually making it flat by the end of my first term. Next, I would like to talk about veterans. Veterans, the people who have served our country in the military for years, are coming home and not being able to find a job. This is very wrong, as these people have fought and died for our country, and we need to protect them. I want to establish new programs in order to help find jobs in the military and expand the Veterans Affairs Commission in order to ensure that when veterans come home, they are welcomed and they are helped as they need. Finally, I would like to talk about health insurance. We believe that health insurance should not be run by the government. Obamacare is wrong, as every person should have the choice to choose which kind of insurance they want. It should not be run by the government. Every person has a right to health insurance, but every person has a right to choose what kind of health insurance they want and whether they want it or not. Thank you for being here with me today. Goodbye.
Hi, I'm Chuck Norris, a black belt patriot. If some thug breaks into my home, I could use my roundhouse kick, but I'd prefer he look down the barrel of my gun. And millions of other law-abiding families also rely on their Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Some politicians say they support your rights, but unfortunately, their voting records say otherwise. Protect your rights on Election Day.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Former Secretary of State Condoleezza Rice is one of the world's most influential women. As the country's chief diplomat under President George W. Bush, she was at the center of the administration's most critical decisions regarding our national security and our status in the world. Now, Dr. Rice stopped by our studios yesterday, where I had a chance to talk to her on everything from the GOP takeover to the possibility of her name being in the running for 2016. Madam Secretary, this is a long time coming, but it's great to have you at this historic time. The 6-year mark of a second-term president, historically in America, is always tough. The president, by almost all accounts, got a huge message in the House, and he lost the Senate now. Do you believe by his remarks that you just heard that he seems to get the message that things have to change?
Well, I don't know what's in his mind. I have to say that I hope that what he plans to do is to take the message that the American people don't like the course that we're on, and there has to be change. He's going to have to work with Republicans, not just to do the things that the president wants to do, but to do the things in a bipartisan fashion that need to be done for the American people.
Go. I represent the NRA, and we support Chuck Norris and the Republican Party. We believe in gun ownership just as the party does. If someone wants a gun for protection, then they should be able to obtain it. We believe in licensing processes should be in place to keep guns out of the wrong hands, but we support guns being in the right hands.
The Disabled Veterans Organization supports Chuck Norris because he believes in helping veterans when they've returned from serving our country. He shares in our core beliefs, such as providing veterans with disabilities with high-quality vocational rehabilitation services and give them access to health care treatments that meet all their needs.